Today's video is a confessional. I have been quietly collecting a certain style of bag that I haven't shown on my channel. So if you're curious to know what style by what designer, then stay tuned. Hey everybody, I'm Eva. Thanks for joining. Today I'm going to tell you about a certain style of bag I've been collecting over the last several months. I haven't shown them on my channel for a couple of reasons, mainly because the bags have already been out for a while. There's already some great reviews on these bags, and I don't know that I have anything really new or interesting to say about them. I've been adding this style slowly into my collection, and each time I get one of these bags, I like the style even more. So I thought today I would come clean and show you these bags that I've been collecting and explain the reasons why I've been enjoying them so much and why I've been adding even more. So the style that I'm talking about is the tote bag by Marc Jacobs. And I know some of you are going to be like rolling your eyes and thinking, what's the big deal? That bag's been out for a while. We've seen tons of videos on this style already. I know, exactly. That's why I haven't made a video about any of the bags except for this one. So this was my first Marc Jacobs, the tote bag. Technically speaking, there's a little caveat to that, which I will explain here in a bit. Of course, this is the special edition with the Stephen Sprouse text on here with the Serenity saying. I love the edginess of this bag, and of course, I love the fuchsia pink contrast against the black. I have worn it a couple of times, and it's not hard to style for me because I just wear solid colored clothes, and that works fine. But in general, I'm a little bit worried to wear it because I just don't want to get this print damaged. Like when I run my finger over, I can feel it, and I don't know how durable this will be long term. If you have one of these bags and you've been wearing it a lot, I would love to hear from you in terms of the wear and tear. But in general, I really like this boxy style, and I like the tote nature of it with the top handles. And of course it does have a crossbody strap. So because I enjoy this, I thought maybe I might get another one to have like as a knock around bag, one that I'm not so worried about. So for more of a knock around bag, I picked up this bag off of Fashionphile. Did you know that Fashionphile carries Marc Jacobs? I know, I was surprised by that myself, but I'm glad they do. I'm really glad because you can get them for a discount, especially if they stay on this site for a while and the price keeps reducing down. So this is a metallic finished bag. You can probably see the reflective qualities of it here. So let me pull it a little bit closer here so that you can see the details of the leather. I think it's really cool. It's like dark gray, almost black, and sometimes in the light it even looks a little bit brownish. I love the charm details on this bag. So you can see it came with a luggage tag and this chain with a little D ring here and this little tag right here, which has a barcode on it. So it kind of gives it a very industrial look, and I think that's very cool. And I love the hardware that comes on this bag. Look how big and chunky this hardware is. So cool. And it also has a wide strap, which I like a lot. I like this strap width a lot better than on the original tote bags. Inside, it has a black lining, so I've put one of my Zoomoni organizers down here. By the way, I have a discount code if you would like to use it. It'll be linked in the description box. This is my organizer for my Birkin 30. So a 30 centimeter organizer here works perfectly in this medium-sized tote bag. And then one day I was browsing on the RealReal. You know, browsing is dangerous, except sometimes it has really fruitful results. And I found this raffia bag, and also in the size medium. From what I could tell, the name of this bag was the Straw Jacquard medium-sized tote bag. And even though these two bags have the same base length, this Straw Jacquard bag seems smaller to me. I think it's because it's less structured here than this tote, which has a lot of structure to it. This one's more squishy. It has more give in it. It does have more structure at the bottom, plus I have an insert in here, which helps give it structure. But I like the combination of something that's soft and structured at the same time. I've got this bag decorated with this charm, which was made for me by my friend Dawn from Dawn Loves Couture. She's been making and selling some charms, so check out her channel if you'd like to get a handmade charm for yourself. Here's a view of the rest of the bag. I really like the black and tan contrast on this one, especially on the handles. So like I said, I have an insert in here. This is the Silky insert, whereas in the other bag it was my felt insert. They're both great. I prefer the Silky one just a little bit more, and I did a whole video comparing those two. In case you're curious, it'll be linked below. Now, in full disclosure, I got this bag trying to distract myself from my YSL raffia bag. I mentioned in a previous video that I've been wanting this YSL raffia bag, and I had been looking for it off and on, and I've been trying to talk myself out of it. But before I found this bag, I found this one, and I thought it would be kind of a good substitute. But you know, these things never work. This is not a substitute for this bag. This bag is great in its own right, and I am so glad to have it, even though I ended up getting this one anyway. So I have the 3 mediums, the Steven Sprouse, the metallic distressed, and the straw jacquard, all in the medium size. So you know where this is going. I found a small bag that I just love so much. This is absolutely a fantastic everyday bag. I love the top handle boxy design of this. I've got this one decorated with my MZ Wallace charm. I have to say, these straps are pretty wide. So unless you have like a looping charm, it's hard to find an O-ring or a charm that would actually attach to this. But you see the MZ Wallace has one of these like carabiner clips here, which I thought worked really well for this particular style of the bag. This is in the color Chianti. I found it on the RealReal, and I was so delighted to get it because it has a pink interior. As you can see, I've got it packed up. This is my bag of the day. This morning I needed to do some errands. I went to the pharmacy. I also went to get an oil change on my van, and I ran to the UPS store to do a quick little Amazon return. You know, just little things like that. So yes, I do predict, because I like this bag so much, it's so easy to use, that there might be more variations in the small size in the future. So I have 2 more Marc Jacobs tote bags that I've already had in my collection, but in my mind, I don't consider them like the classic tote style bag because they're just so much different in size. This is my large bag, and I use this often as a work bag. I love the patchwork denim. I love the texture of this bag. It's been through a lot, and it's still in great shape. I usually keep an organizer in here, but I've got it pulled out for another bag right now, but you can see I've got a base shaper down in the bottom, and I've got a random pin that I forgot to get out of here. And then this little cutie. It's like a variation on the tote bag because it's in smooth leather. The writing of the tote bag is much more subtle on this. It's such a cute little top handle and a very cute little turn lock. So this flap comes across the top of the bag, and there is a chain crossbody strap if you did want to wear it, you know, crossbody or on your shoulder. I've got it decorated here with this dice charm from Amazon. I'll have the link below. And I really like the curves on this bag. Do you see how it angles out gently here with these curves? It's like it has hips. And I like that aspect of the bag, maybe because I identify with the curvy nature of it, but in general, I just think it gives it some really fun styling details here. So yes, I started my collection here with 2 extremes in sizes, and it took me a while to finally come down to the middle and try the medium and the small size. And once I did, I mean, it's really hooked me. So yes, I don't have anything significant to add to the conversation. I'm just agreeing with everyone who enjoys their bag so much. They are great bags, they're very versatile, and most importantly, they're so easy to use. So now let me know what you think. What do you think about the tote bag from Marc Jacobs? Do you have them in your collection? If so, do you have them in multiple sizes? Do you have them in multiple colors? Do you have another one to recommend for me? I'm curious, so I'd love to hear from you. Thanks so much for watching today, and I'll hope to see you in the next one. Take care, bye.